Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Bravely 2nd End Lair. Let's see if we can find the Wellspring Gem in the Harena Ruins. Before we get going on that, though, I want to show you guys something here regarding exploiting creature types with your weapons. A few of you guys were asking me, H.G. Bailey, do you really need to equip 3 of those spears in order to exploit the creature type weakness? And well, you don't need all of them, but to get the best damage out of it, you do. And I'll show you a demonstration here. So let me see. Let's go equip the Iron Knuckles, which is, well, what else I would equip, if not the glaives there. So that nearly doubles my attack power there with 1 weapon instead of 2. So I only check against physical defense once with this weapon instead of twice with the 2 glaives there. So let's see if I can find a battle where I could demonstrate this. Find some insect type enemies. Okay, yeah, that'll do. Sandworm would have been nice, but now these guys are good too. So, okay, so both of these guys, just take a look at their stats. They both have relatively little defense. In fact, most enemies do in the game. So equipping 2 weapons doesn't really hurt as much as you might think it would, at least against low defense enemies. So how about we go with quadruple trample on these guys and see how the damage stacks up there. Yeah, a little under, well, yeah, 250 or so. Not bad, not bad. But let's get out of here and show that with using 2 spears instead. Okay, so yeah, let's just get back to the where we started there and see how it goes this time. This time I'm just gonna leave everything alone and just proceed as normal while we're finding some treasure around this place. Okay, let's see. With this one, we need to go to the right. Where are you? Whoa! Alright, and let's see. There's one a little more up this way. Fortunately, we got the Dungeon Master protecting us, or whatever you call that thing. What was that? Oh, it is Dungeon Master, okay. I thought I was just making something up. But, okay, so there we got the silver glasses to protect against the blind status. So, let me see what my stats look like here. Okay, Edea is a bit slower than Tiz, so I want to give her the silver glasses just in case she gets into a situation where we're, like, fighting a sandworm and she might be too slow to get her attacks in before she gets blinded there. Whereas Tiz is more likely to act faster. Alright, there we go. Pretty much the same battle there. Okay, so this time, let's have Tiz use both of the glaives on these guys. See if we can finish him off by himself there. Yeah, we'll just go like that. So you see now, we're dealing well over 300 damage to these guys, and we can finish the battle in a single round. Hooray! So yeah, equipping more weapons of a creature type to exploit, well, their creature type, you'll get a lot more benefit out of that than if you try to split it up there. You might also notice that you see where it says weak point when I had only the 1 glaive equipped to the head slot. And that's because you are exploiting the creature type, just not as much as you would if you had 3 of them equipped there. But, okay, so we got a few more of these guys. I know Edea can't kill them by herself. Magnolia might be able to. She's a little faster, so yeah, how about we go equip all those glaives. Now, does any of this really matter that much? No, not really. I played through the game before, assuming that I only needed 1 of each weapon type to get the best of my damage out there. And, I mean, I was fine. It's just this is slightly more optimal, that's all. But, okay, yeah, let's get a bunch of frost spells in there and see how that goes. Alright, good. We got Frost in first. Hey! Alright. Now we can do another battle since we've got... since Edea didn't need to do anything there. Might as well keep her on the quadruple glaives. I'm thinking if I want to fight another consecutive battle after this one... Yu is a bit... well, yeah, he's further ahead on BP than everyone else, but I think I'll leave well enough alone here. Yeah, I don't want to push my luck with this one. Get blinded, or who knows what else. So yeah, now I'm just going to keep them equipped with the glaives for now. They seem much more effective against the insects than the gloves do, or the knuckles do, against the golems around here. But, okay, so, yeah, I need to, or do I need to heal up? Well, I gained a level, but, yeah, I guess we didn't really take any damage there, so I'll leave that alone. Okay, so let's see, we want to go down over here. This time, there is no treasure. Yeah, oh, I mean, there is a treasure down here. And there's one over here. To get the Harena Shimag, and that will protect you against the blind status, just like the silver glasses did. I could equip that on Tiz here, but I think I'd rather have the extra offense there. So how about we just leave that alone, but I might use it in the future against, well, situations like that. By the way, another thing about determining whether your actions exploit a weakness in battle. When it comes to elemental equipment, I don't think I have any yet. No, we don't. Okay. But with elemental equipment, it works differently than with creature types. You actually only use the element of the weapon that's equipped in your right hand, or both hands if you're using like a bow here, like I am. The game specifically says that itself in one of those helpful tips they give you on the bottom screen there in the menu. It just says something random there, but yeah, so elements work a bit differently in that regard. I guess they don't want like multiple elemental attacks conflicting with each other or something. There we got another blue treasure, but we can't do anything with that right now. Let's see, I want to look for a new enemy, or not a new enemy around here. Let me see, how many do we need? Let's see, there's gargoyles. Okay, gargoyles are more common to encounter on this floor than the last one. So I'm going to take a moment to look around for them, and I'm probably really close to getting into another battle anyway. If I find them right away, great. If not, I'll just do it off screen and move on. Okay, we can go with this one then. That works. Okay, so yeah, 2 gargoyles. On the last floor, there's only one battle with them, and they only have 1 gargoyle for that one. So you might want to watch out for that. Okay, so with this one, how about we go with... I'm just thinking if I want to go with Tornado or Frost first. I don't think it especially matters. But, yeah, we need to get our... get our... Yeah, BP going there before we do all this. So, yeah, I'm using my magic in pairs of 2 for good measure there. I don't know that I'll need Magnolia to help out, but I don't want to take a chance that I will. So, I just want to make sure we get through this battle so that way I can fight even more. Okay, there you go. I wasn't quite sure if Frost would deal quite that much damage to the golem, but it did. Hey, a brave attack. Nice. I don't know that that'll really help me here, but I'll take what I can get. But yeah, how about we go with 2 frost spells here. Oh, no, not... Yeah, 2 frost spells to deal with the scorpions there. And then, how about we go switch over to the iron bow and use that against the mummy there, but I only want to use 1 BP between Tiz and Edea, so that way they stay above or negative BP. And yeah, so that I could maybe use them in a consecutive battle coming up here. We'll see how that goes. Gotta manage the BP, although I highly doubt we'll get another brave attack in this sequence here, but I will take what I can get. Okay, now, yeah, we do need to switch over to the glaives, at least for her anyway. Okay, so you do that. Get a couple going on each of those, and then for Tiz, I'm thinking if I want to go how many tramples I need to use to kill this guy. Probably 3 or 4. Yeah, I'm gonna go all out. I was thinking about maybe doing like 1 or maybe 2, just to try and push my luck a little bit, but no, that's probably not a good idea. The mummy there has a lot of HP in this variation. Okay, maybe 2 attacks would have been good enough then. But, yeah, let's... Yeah, I am only at negative 1 BP. What's the worst that could possibly happen? Well, hopefully you won't get put to sleep by me or you in the game. But, okay, so... Yeah, we just got a little more to go. Okay, how about we go... Let's do Frost twice first this time, since they got a lot more HP. Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter, but... Okay, so... My only concern is that they might attack Magnolia again and kill her, and if they do, I will use the Phoenix Down, or use the Bravey's Second to help out with that, since we're so close to the end of this floor as well. Okay, so let's get 1 on each of you guys and try to spread out the damage from the Iron Knuckles as much as I can there. Although I'm not going to get much. Maybe I should have just done Weapon Toss or something. Well, at least we got them all without dying. Hooray! Hey, we learned Good Measure! Very nice. A little sooner than I expected there. So let's see, well, we got the moon base coming up here. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, okay, just some more battle items that I'm not going to be using, but that'll be fine. Okay, so with that, okay, so we already got Bishop ready to go for you and Magnolia. Usually I don't get it done until the next floor, but, I mean, it's fine like this. So, okay, that's everything that I really want to learn from Bishop for, I think, the entire game, really. So, let's see what else we got as far as priorities here. I could go back to Wizard. I do eventually want to get everything from Wizard there. Or, I could move on to Freelancer and start working on JP up. I'm leaning towards Freelancer, but let me... Thank you. Yeah, let's go with Freelancer. Start working on learning JP up. Now, as a result of doing that, though, that's going to change my setup a bit here. So, let's see what I can do. Okay, so let's get rid of that. And then get Good Measure equipped on you there. And same thing for... Oh, well, she's a bishop, so I can't equip it there because it's their innate passive here. So let's switch over to Freelancer for a bit. Get her into that Ball Buster outfit. And let's use Good Measure now. Okay, so we got that. One thing about Good Measure, though, is that when I do cast the 2 spells consecutively, I can attach a Spellcraft to both of them combined. So it's basically all in one spell. And Spellcraft and Good Measure are really, really good. That's a combination I'm going to be using for a long time. It's cheap, easy to learn, and very powerful. Okay, so we've got that. I don't think I'll change my setup at all, though. Because let's see, the magic knives are the same proficiency as the wizard's rod, so yeah, we might as well just stick with the knives for now. No equipment change. I think we're good to go. Oh yeah, I should check out the gargoyle deal here. What do we got? Just make sure we've gotten enough of them. Okay, there we go. That's the only bestiary entry that I have not fully completed in the dungeon. So now I don't need to worry about that at all. Just knock it out. And if we go over here, hey, there's a little fox companion here. And we can get another tent event and rest up here, which would be very nice to have. Yeah, first time I played the game, I did not see the fox there. The color scheme kind of blended in with the background.
What is it, you?
What's going on?
It's just Professor DeRosa and the Jackal. I could swear that I've met them before.
Oh, yeah, that was in the demo. Well, we didn't meet the Jackal there.
I just can't remember when or where.
Oh, well, yeah.
Are you sure? Both of them?
Maybe you ran into them when you were studying at our campus.
Or hijinks.
I don't know about that. Jackal was busy causing trouble here.
Yeah, we kicked his ass.
And you graduated long before DeRosa joined the faculty.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Right. It's just so strange.
It's almost like this town didn't exist in the first game.
Men of such noble spirit should have made a strong impression on me, so why can't I recall them more clearly?
Well, you're rich.
Noble spirit, eh?
Well, yes. The Jackal selflessly helps the people of the desert, protecting them from peril,
Well, someone's got to do it.
while DeRosa devotes his life to seeking a new energy source that will bring lasting peace and prosperity.
Yeah, surely no one will fight over this power source.
I mean, what could be more noble than that?
You're such a kidder, you.
You're right, but they did seem a bit rough around the edges.
Well, that's one way to put it mildly.
Yeah, and there's a good reason for that. Jackal may be head of desert security now, but back in the day he was the leader of a notorious bandit gang.
Well, at least he knows all the tricks.
He attacked innocent people who came to the oasis for water and stripped them of all their money.
Yeah, it's in the room we're sitting in right now.
What? A bandit leader? But he's barely older than me.
Well, you don't live long in that profession.
I know, right? But he lived on the streets and had to grow up fast.
What streets? We don't have cars around here. Well, okay, maybe.
What about the guy in red? What's his story?
He was even worse. He manipulated the hearts of women to bring down an entire country.
With lots and lots of drugs.
I still can't believe that conniving old lech is trying to solve Luxemdark's energy crisis.
There's gotta be an edge on this.
Yeah, I know that people can change, but I have a hard time buying the new versions of those two.
Yeah, you're not alone.
Mais je suis impressionnée. You have such interesting friends.
Oh, well, I wouldn't exactly call them friends.
But I'm worried there's going to be trouble if they're both seeking the same relic.
Well, what's the worst that could possibly happen?
Yeah, especially after what you just told us.
What do you mean?
It reminds me of the hooligans who used to lurk in the back alleys of our campus.
Oh, or under it.
Yeah, those two definitely fit the bill.
Well, someone goes there.
Right. Just like the crooks I used to chase down in the back alleys of Eternia.
You did?
Did those hooligans on our campus ever hurt you?
Well, they didn't do a very good job, Edea.
Yes,
Oh,
but I always got them back.
well, yeah.
Or, well, Jan did.
Yeah, before he decided to stab me in the back, too. Or the front. Either way. But alright, so we get a free rest up there. But we're at the end of this place. Where do we go now? Maybe there's a hidden switch around here? Oh, what do we got up here?
So
Throne?
this is the chair, right? There must be a button or switch or something.
What do you mean?
Edea, are you sure it's smart to yank on it like that? It could be a trap.
Well, yeah, it is a thieves' den.
What about this sword?
What about it?
It moved.
It's a load-bearing sword.
Look, steps.
See? As soon as I saw it, I thought, I bet it's a sword.
Anyway, shall we go?
Oh, we got more to this dungeon? Huh? Who's that? Who's there? I don't know. But let's continue onward into the Forgotten Halls. New area added to the dungeon. So let's take a look around for the Wellspring Gem. This part isn't so much mazy as it is... Well, it's got a lot of branching paths and forks to find some treasure, like a balsam, to cure the dread status. And at this point, the enemies are going to start showing up in larger groups. It's still the same enemies that you were encountering before, just more of them. But for now, let's head on to the right of that branching path and collect a treasure. Well, a little more money. Not that money is a problem anymore, but if it were, that would be nice. I do plan on buying some stuff when I get back to Out Campus eventually. I think I'm going to stop trying to push my luck into more consecutive battles at this point. I really don't need to push it that much, or push my luck, and end up fighting a battle that annihilates my entire party, or nearly so. But, alright, we got a star pendant that might be useful. Let's see, I'm not going to use it right now, though, but, yeah, it protects against the poison status, just like Final Fantasy VI. So, that could be useful later on if you run into a lot of enemies that can poison you. There's some enemies that can poison your entire party all at once. Holy cow! Okay, so... Oh, no, this isn't it. Alright, at this point, with the intersection here, we're getting pretty close to the Adventurer. So if you're getting a bit light on MP, you could go to the right there to rest up if you really need to. But I think we're doing okay. I think I'll be able to make it eventually. There you are. I was wondering where that thing was. But for now, let's collect more treasure on the left side. Alright, almost all the treasure down here, including an earth drum that will deals earth elemental damage to all enemies. It's a weaker item, though. It deals fixed damage, actually. 500 damage, earth elemental damage, that is. Alright, so if you want to rest up at the Adventurer, we got the path down there, but there's one more treasure to get right over here. There you go. Another Phoenix down, which I've been using quite a bit when I push my luck too far. Alright, one last battle there. We're good to go. Now let's adjust our setup. Coming up here, since we're getting to the end here. Let's see, as far as you and Magnolia go, normally I have them as bishops still at this point. Let's see how much that changes things. Yeah, I would have had quite a bit more intellect for them, which greatly influences spirit magic damage. I'm thinking if I want to switch them back. I think I do. Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll just leave them like this. And then as far as abilities go, let's see. I actually want to give them physical attack up there because that actually boosts your special move damage a bit because they're, well, considered physical attacks here. Even like the rod physical attack or special moves are or work like that. At least I think they do based on what one of you guys was telling me about that earlier with the last boss fight there, and I checked it out myself. That seems to be accurate. Okay, so we've got... Well, actually, hold on. We want... Well, yeah, we want Spellcraft, and physical attack up, triple, wield, and then let's get a little magic defense up there. That might be helpful for us. Then let's see, with Edea, let's see, I think I keep you pretty much the same. Although if you've got the defense up ability, that works there too. Let's see, with Magnolia, what else do you got? Yeah, I want her to be a bishop as well. Although if I really wanted intellect, I could go for wizard at this point. But I think I'll just stick with what I normally have by this point in the game. Let's see, okay, so we've already got Spellcraft. And then, yeah, let's fit in everything there. That ought to be good. And then I think Tiz I leave alone too. Oh yeah, I equipped the physical defense on him off screen when he learned that eventually. I don't really need Dungeon Master, but I don't have anything else to equip, really. Yeah, that's pretty much it as far as equipment goes, or abilities go. Now, let's change up our equipment a bit. I want to have access to the rod special moves, because they'll tend to boost your magic attack stats. And then, let's see, I still do want to equip the knives, though, because they have better magic attack for equipping, not for the special moves. Okay, so for you, yeah, we got 3 magic boosting weapons equipped. That'll be good enough. Let's see, for the rest of this, let's see, why don't we equip katana there? Maybe get a little more of a crit rate than we would have out of a spear. But everything else remains mostly the same. Let's get back onto the mittens there for a little physical defense. And let's see. Oh, I sold the rod earlier, right. Normally I have just the original rod to equip to boost my magic attack a little bit. But we can equip this one to get access to the special move, and that'll be fine. Everything else there is good. Let's see, for Tiz, let's equip you with the Thief's Knife for, well, stealing items coming up here. And then what else do we got? Yeah, let's also equip a katana for a little more crit rate there, maybe. Or actually quite a bit more of a crit rate, and everything else remains the same. Okay, so we got all that. Let's rest up in a cottage with the adventurer there. I almost said red mage, but no, that's coming up. Not with the adventurer. But yeah, why don't we save up here and see what we got at the end of this place. But there's nothing here. What's this shiny little thing? What do we got? Dude?
So this is the Wellspring Gem. If we put it back on the dais...
Oh, alright. Well, we got it. Just fell out of place, I guess, during an earthquake or something.
What do you know? So that's what happened.
What the?
Oh, the jackal.
What are you doing here? What's up? Where you going?
I see. If we put the Wellspring Gem back in its place on the dais, that should do it.
Oh, so what about the desert, though?
It'll start producing water again, filling this chamber, then flowing through the underground channels.
Oh, like an aqueduct or something?
Yes. The oases will grow green again, and the wells of Ansheim will be replenished.
What the?
Who's there?
Uh-oh. Both of them.
Eureka! The Wellspring Gem. The key to producing safe, stable, somnial energy.
Couldn't we just make hydroelectric power out of it?
So it was worth it after all, to brave the desert sands and follow you to these ruins.
I'm guessing the shadowy figure that was following us a moment ago was the jackal there.
Now, if you'd kindly hand over the gem.
Well, we gotta get water here, though. We kind of need water to survive. Like, right now.
Give you the gem? Are you out of your mind, you red bozo?
Why don't we get some water going and then give it to him, then?
Don't you get it? The oases are dying. We gotta put the Wellspring Gem back on its dais.
What oases.
We need do no such thing.
Well, we don't want to die?
I believe I've already explained matters to the Grand Marshal's daughter and her friends, have I not?
Oh, something or other. You're just talking about research, though. We don't know if that'll work.
No one's explained nothing to me. What the heck is going on?
Well, what do you mean?
I fear that details would be beyond your comprehension. Now, run along, won't you? After you give up the gem, of course.
He doesn't seem like the guy who's going to be running along. I mean, he is a thief, but you know what I mean.
Don't you get it? The people need water. And soon.
We have it.
Very well, then. How about this? Let's have the desert dwellers move. To Florum, for example. There's more than enough water there.
Or we could just get the water crystal.
What? That's impossible.
Why? You just swim.
Impossible? I think not, my friend. With somnial energy, everything is possible.
How do you know? We haven't even tried it yet.
Once we've harnessed it, people across the land will have access to riches and resources beyond anything imagined. You and your desert friends could live in the finest mansions in Florum, or anywhere you desire.
I don't think they allow males to procure residence there. Let's put it that way.
It would be no exaggeration to say that all the problems of this nation would be solved in one fell swoop. Of course, there is the chance we might blow up an entire city. No risk, no reward, as they say.
It sounds like a pretty big risk to me, dude.
Are you flipping nuts?
Yes?
You're gonna gamble our water on something that dangerous? Why have we gotta suffer for your cockamamie scheme?
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one.
For the future of Luxembourg, and the future of all mankind.
But we're not gonna be there.
What if someone were to make a weapon out of this energy? Something that could kill us all?
Oh. Well, yeah, that would be a bummer.
An astute question from an astute pupil. Worry not. I have already considered that very point.
Well, okay, then what are you gonna do about it?
To that end, I would share the knowledge with everyone in the entire world that no nation would dare turn the power against another.
Oh. Yeah, mutually assured destruction, I guess.
A playground spat, a quarrel between neighbors, or war between nations, they are much the same.
I would beg to differ on that.
The greatest harm is always done when one side is much stronger than the other.
Well, if that's true, one side will only get wiped out instead of both.
When the balance of power is preserved, however, no one dares make the first strike.
No, I don't think so. We've seen that happen multiple times. In-game lore and all that. In the first game.
Somnial energy, the energy of our dreams, will usher us into a new era of peace everlasting.
Where'd you come up with that baloney? Wait a minute. You're that yutz the chairman was talking about.
What chairman?
Like heck if I'm gonna hand the gem over to some decrepit con artist. It stays here in the desert, where it belongs.
Sounds good to me.
No, the Wellspring Gem belongs to all humankind.
Well, it belongs to us, actually. We picked it
I'll
up.
not see it wasted on sand-for-brains wretches clinging to a life they should have abandoned long ago.
Come on, use your pocket sand, Jackal.
Hey, you lot, don't just stand there. Tell this madman what the deal is.
We had a deal?
We came here to bring water back to the people who need it most. Right? Come on, tell him.
Well, yeah, we could get the thing running for a little while.
Edea, as daughter of the Grand Marshal, I know you will not be swayed by crude emotion.
Well, I'm definitely swayed by matters of life and death.
You understand that I do what I do for the future of this world. Join me and we will silence the Jackal.
But he doesn't have any magic.
Oh, you want a piece of me, old man?
Why, you insolent little...
You insolent fool! Uh-oh. Whoa!
What should we do?
Let them fight!
We have to help the desert folk, right? We can't just let them die of thirst.
Yeah, that would be pretty immediate.
And yet, this red fellow has a point as well.
No, not really.
I know. He's trying to help people too. And what he's saying makes a lot of sense. My master once taught me something similar. He said, conflict is sooner halted by the sight of a bloody sword at your side.
Oh. Well, yeah, you got a bigger stick and all that.
Do we protect the desert oases and fight Red Mage DeRosa?
What do you mean? What do we gotta fight for?
Or do we fight the bandit Jackal in hopes of harnessing somnial energy?
Well, yeah, I guess you gotta think long term.
Our choices are clear. But which is the right one?
Will it involve violence? Spoiler alert, it does! But before making our choice, why don't we save over here so we don't have to go through that all over again? And let's see, yeah, we didn't get any battles, so we can just stay at full here. Now, at this point, well, yeah, we got a decision to make that'll determine what job class we can get. Either Red Mage or Thief. And whichever one you pick, you're not going to be able to get the other one for a long time. I'm going to choose the one that I don't think is as useful for now, but don't do what I'm about to do, viewers. For now, oh yeah, there's something else I forgot to do here. Whoops. I want to set up my special moves here to have a lightning elemental added to it. And then a little power boost there. So do this for everyone's offensive special moves. And then I also want to do that with the enfeebling one, so I'm only going to have one character use that. So let's see, I want to reduce physical attack damage. And let's see, okay, so yeah, let's reduce that. And then what else? Yeah, I want to reduce lightning elemental damage. So let's go with that. For everyone, although Magnolia is the only one who's really going to be using that. No, I want to reduce physical damage there. Okay, got all that set up. Or everyone is the same on these, right? Okay, got that. Okay, so me personally, I like the Thief job class better, but let's go check out the Red Mage one first there.
What's this? You dare to stand in the way of progress?
It doesn't sound like progress to me. So yeah, whichever one you want to fight, talk to them first. I think being able to steal items much more easily is more worthwhile. Not to mention the skills you get out of a thief as well, I think are more useful. Red Mage is really good too, though. But there are better ways of getting what I would want out of that. Okay, so yeah. I just wanted to make sure which option moves on with the fight.
For heaven's sake, girl, you're as stubborn as your father.
Ha ha. That's not really saying much, though. Uh-oh.
But if it's a battle you wish, let's show them a good time.
They brought reinforcements. For boss time.
And here I was doing honest work for a change.
Not really.
Oh, well, it's been a while since I could let my hair down.
What is that?
Please don't mistake the Red Professor for some fusty old academic. The former captain of the Blood Rose Legion is as virile as ever. Red
Yeah.
Mage Fiore de Rosa will take you down for science.
Science! Alright, so let's see. We got a couple new enemies around here. So let's see. With you, how about we go with Piercing Bolt? Not only to deal a lot of damage, but also to boost our magic attack as well. So we'll go with that on DeRosa, and then let's get a few lightning spells in there. And then let's see, for Edea, let's go examine one of the apprentices. And then, oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I want to use my special move first. Let's go with Moonbeam, which also boosts our physical attack. And then we'll go Trample on the two apprentices there. See, for Magnolia, I want to debuff all of them if I can with Withering Wave. Not only to debuff their stats, but also to inflict Lightning Weak on them. That's also why I made everything else I'm doing Lightning Elemental. You can choose whatever element you want. It really doesn't matter here. And then, let's see, with Tiz, let's go examine DeRosa himself. Maybe finish him off with a Blade Storm. He doesn't have anything that I really want to steal, but I might as well go see what I can get out of him there. So, yeah, just go to your weapon, select Use, and we can use Stab and Grab to both damage him and steal an item at the same time.
Yippee! It's my time to shine!
Hey, alright! Got the debuff in there first. Pretty lucky on that one. I like how whenever anyone uses their special move, they're just like, oh yeah.
This is the end for you.
Which they should. I mean, they're looking good doing it. Well, at least I don't need to worry about killing the apprentices. Yeah, unfortunately, stealing an item, the base accuracy of it is 50%. So, if you get the one item, great. But in this case, I don't think it's that extraordinarily important.
Say your prayers!
I'm surprised we haven't killed them already. There you go. That's more like it.
Is it so hard to imagine a better future?
With you dead? Yes. But, alright, we got him. Not that I really care about what I'm gonna win out of this one, but that's okay. So for defeating him, we get the Red Mage Asterisk, which gives you access to both white and black magic, which are available back at, the town, our campus. So you get healing and damaging magic out of it.
Look, the water's practically gushing out of the ground!
Hey!
Truly, this oasis is our spring of life.
What is that accent, anyway? I don't know.
Where did the jackal run off to anyway?
The old man, the boss, the commander, is out on a job.
Well, I guess he's old by JRPG protagonist standards.
A nasty bandit gang showed up in the desert, so he's teaching them a lesson or two. Right. Thanks.
Is he helping or hurting them? I hope he's not helping them
The
again.
boss said, if that shrew and her clowns drop by, give him a glass of cold water and tell him thanks.
Shrew?
Oh, did he?
Angry face.
Uh,
Oh, I like how the kid's Jackal's minion.
Ah, well, whatever. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Now
that's refreshing. Come on, everyone. Bottoms up.
I don't know if I would like to have my glass of water with a lot of sand in it. I'd rather have sugar in water.
Oh, it's you.
Ha ha.
That's one big bowl of soup. Let me guess. They shut down your somnial energy research?
Ha ha.
Mr. DeRosa went in search of the Wellspring Gem, but he never came back.
Oh, well, I'm sure he'll show up any minute now.
For every 5 years our research is delayed, the world suffers a decade of sorrows.
Yeah, but we'll be alive?
Wealth disparity between nations ever growing, the people facing war and starvation.
I didn't really see much of that going on in the first game.
And I can't do anything. I'm helpless.
Ha ha.
Listen, there's something I need to tell you. It was us who chased off DeRosa.
Why do we need to tell him?
You?
You were working for the future of mankind. You wanted to bring lasting peace to the world. It moved me a great deal, you know, when you spoke of your hopes and ideals.
Well, could have fooled me.
But the people in the desert needed that water. I couldn't turn my back on them.
Them too.
I chose to help people in the here and now, rather than gamble on a future that's still just a dream.
This music doesn't exactly sound appropriate here.
I couldn't let him have the Wellspring Gem. I'm sorry. I just couldn't.
Couldn't he just come back there and take it later?
I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna find a way to harness that energy.
Well, good. Thank you for not being, like, upset.
I don't know how yet, but I'll figure it out somehow. Then I can help everyone, the desert people included.
You know, if you're a mage, couldn't you just conjure up water for people? No, that's another game, viewers.
I will succeed. I will.
And keep telling yourself that if it helps. But, oh right, so, if you had the Red Mage job class, this would be a good time to buy some new magic. So let's see, what do we got? So, yeah, well, pretty weak spells, actually, there. But, well, at least you get something. I like the level 2 spells a bit more. But, well, you get a little start here. But yeah, that is not the path that I want to take. So why don't we back out of here, and hopefully I did everything correctly. And we can just pick up where we left off. So yeah, this is the path that I want to take to get the Thief Asterisk.
Freaking heck! You're just gonna abandon people in need? Leave them to their fate?
Well, that's what we did in the first game.
Over my dead body. You try to take the gem from here, you're gonna be eating my steel!
But we already have the gem. But yeah, my decision for all of these such events, there's going to be a whole lot of these, choosing between 2 job classes from the first game, that is. But yeah, my decision is purely based on numbers. There is no, like, long-term plot relevance or anything like that, so don't worry about, like, a Radiant Historia thing leading to a bad ending or anything. No, it doesn't matter. Just purely based on the numbers. So I think this fight's a little harder, actually.
Cripes. And you call yourself heroes? Puh.
But we want to be thieves.
Come on out, you goons!
What goons? Uh-oh. 2 of them? 3?
Here I was doing honest work for a change.
Totally
I should have
unprepared for
seen
that.
the double cross coming. The Jackal's looking out for more than himself now. And we're gonna steal back what's ours.
Kind of looks like he's wielding a dark saber there or something. Holy cow. But, okay, so in this one, let's see what we got. Okay, so I'm pretty much going to do the same thing, really. Let's get Piercing Bolt on the Jackal there, and then I want to make sure that I get the bestiary entries out of these guys. So I'm only going to use 2 lightning spells here, so I don't risk killing them before I examine them. Okay, and then let's see, with Edea here, let's examine the Vigilante there. Let's go with Moonbeam on the Jackal. He's got way more HP than the other 2 guys. Then we can take down the Vigilantes. Okay, Magnolia, hopefully you will end up going first. Let's go with, Withering Wave on all of them. Only 2 lightnings on these guys. I suppose I could attach, like, a part to the spell, like Spellcraft there, but I want to hit all of them. And I don't have another... I almost said special move part, but no, I don't have another Spellcraft part yet. But, okay, so now, let's have you go after the Jackal. And I'm going to go with stealing first before the special move, just to make sure that I can get the item off of him before I kill him otherwise. And we're not really going to deal that much damage with stab and grab anyway, so don't worry about it. Uh-oh. He stole a potion from me. You're going down now.
Who wants a beating?
Apparently they do. Wow, look at that damage. That might actually be a problem.
Yippee! It's my time to shine!
Because we might kill the Jackal before I can steal! But yeah, look at all those debuffs. We get a little more of the physical attack debuff because of the special move part. Yeah, we're not going to get the item from the Jackal. Or maybe we will? Hey, we actually will! I mean, I knew that all along. Hey, and we got the item! Woohoo!
For you.
Everything went just exactly as planned. I never lost faith in you guys. Ha ha.
Some heroes, you chumps are.
But alright, we got him, and yeah, lots of JP. Ooh, and experience. Lots of potions there too, after you stole one from me. But yeah, for defeating them, we get the Thief Asterisk, which I think is, well, better. I was going to say a lot better, but it's definitely better. But this is probably one of the most difficult choices in the game. Most of the other ones are pretty easy, like, yeah, this one's definitely better. But, like, this one, it is definitely better, but barely so.
The oasis must have almost run dry by now.
Oh, nuts. And they're all gonna die. For numbers! Or for math.
I'm afraid so.
Oh, well.
You look busy. I take it they approved your research project?
How are you even gonna use the thing anyway?
Yes, thanks to you. We're ordering the latest equipment and recruiting new students to join the research team.
Hey! So, unpaid interns?
And Professor DeRosa is off on a globe-trotting lecture tour, right?
Oh, he is? How?
Yes, exactly. You wouldn't believe how quickly things are moving.
I mean, does he have an airship, or a regular ship, or anything that would be remotely useful to us?
Listen,
He's explaining how the new energy will be a deterrent to war, how we're gonna develop a whole new energy policy, and...
What do you need energy for? It's not like we have light bulbs.
just shut up for a second!
Or air conditioning.
Huh?
When DeRosa gets back, I want you to tell him something important.
Oh, okay.
And I want you to remember this too. Your precious research is only possible because we took water away from the people in the desert.
And brutally murdered them for it.
Sharing your ideals is all well and good, as is your dream to build a future without war.
I mean, they're already dead, so it's not like they're gonna need it.
But never ever forget that real people are suffering in the here and now for the sake of your research.
Okay, I don't think that really will do anything.
And that your dream is built on their sacrifice.
Right. I won't forget.
Well, we forced them to make the sacrifice. They didn't do it willingly, exactly.
And I promise you, I won't give up until we succeed.
Good, good.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I know the old red creep is relying on you to help make this dream a reality.
What are you gonna do with it then?
And us too. We're looking forward to seeing this future of yours.
Or the future that we've helped create. But alright, so we got everything going on there, and I'm probably gonna make most of my party members into thieves soon, even the mages. Because, well, you can learn some pretty good abilities. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, so where is it? Ah, there we go. So yeah, the real big ability that I want to get is speed 20% up, and you get that pretty quickly, just like in the first game. It's more useful earlier than later, because eventually we'll be getting more and more and more experience, and we'll just get so far ahead of the enemies that, well, they won't be able to keep up with us, even with speed, or without speed 20% up. But Thief is still pretty useful too for the other abilities that they've got for, let's see what we got there. So let's see, like, Godspeed Strike is really, really good. Just like the first game there. Let's see, what else do we got? Okay, yeah, Rob Blind, which is their innate passive there. Yeah, that'll let you get more items, which is pretty important for stealing from bosses. In addition to the regular enemies that may have some stuff. I don't steal quite as much as I do in the first game, but it's still pretty important. Let's see, yeah, why don't we, or did I save here? I think I did, but I'll just do that again. I do want to make some substantial changes to the moon base, how I'm distributing all of my workers here. So let's see what we got. Oh, did I forget to... Oh, I forgot to put some more over there, but that's okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to let the game run overnight there to get a lot more of the city developed here. So let's see what we got. Okay, so one on the farm lab. Let's see, I think I only need one on the munitions lab there. We'll just go with that for now. And then, let's see, I want to start getting the bioplant going, because it produces, or, well, sells ingredients that are used for some job classes coming up. So I want to have this ready to go by the time I get there. So we'll just get one on that one. Then, let's see, I would like to get some more parts here, particularly the light one. That'll be really useful in the next dungeon. So let's see, let's drop it back down to 2, though. I think that'll be enough to get that taken care of. Let's see, Parts Lab Beta, I'm not extraordinarily concerned about it. But I would like to put one villager, or, well, worker there to rebuild everything. And get some more parts, though. I don't really use it, but I'm just going to put one there just to get something out of it. But if you want to skip that, you totally could. It's not important at all. Okay, then we've got Gamma over here. So let's see, with that one, I definitely want to put more than one into it. Why don't we just do 2 at this point? But I want to get it up to, I forget if it's level 7 or 8. Whichever one has the Dragon Slayer one is the one that I actually care about by the end of the chapter. And then, let's see, with Delta, let's get to going over there to keep working on those power boosts there for the special moves. Okay, and then I want to finish off the rest of the special moves here. So let's see, with this one, why don't we go up to 7 on that? Because I've got like a few special moves that I can still get out of it. All these buildings max out at level 10, and I want to do that with the special moves as soon as possible. Okay, and then the trigger lab, I am not extraordinarily worried about it, but I'll put 1 there just to get a little more moving with that one. Okay, and then let's see, for the bridge over here, let's put 3 more on that one to get that one started. I don't want to use any more workers that I have here because normally I would only have like 21 by this point, so I'll just leave it at that. Got everything. Yeah, we got everything working here now, just a little bit at a time there. But yeah, I want to get that bridge going on the left to unlock, the beta special move lab there. And that'll have like the level 3 and 4 special moves there. So that's really the important stuff to get out of that. But where do we go to research this ball that Rifa was talking about before? Find out next time on Let's Play Bravely 2nd End Layer. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.